Richard back with you for a quick update. I've had a few problems with the pylons. The biggest problem I've had is with light leaks. I was doing some light leak testing in the dark on the pylons, and there were some really horrendous light leaks coming in through these parts here, especially around the edges. And again also on the other side, and also down these parts here, and also down these parts here. And I guess that is mainly because this is a clear kit, so it's pretty much, well, unlike the opaque kits where you can just put a couple of layers of black down followed by some white, and that should stop the light leaks. With this one, I guess because it's a clear kit, the light's getting through everywhere. So I've had to go back and completely reprimer these parts, which has caused a bit of a problem. Obviously it's caused a bit of a delay, but hey ho, you learn from these things. The other thing that I had an issue with is I noticed that the parts weren't really fitting properly around these areas, down the seams, and also down that area with the seams as well. So I needed to fill those up with something to obviously stop the light leaking through there, and to tidy up the seams and make it look seamless. And it was pretty much perfect timing really for that, because I'd ordered the perfect plastic putty, and that comes in a little 40mm tube like that. Now I ordered this from Amazon because I had some gift vouchers left over for them, and these I think were about £7 a tube. You could say that that's pretty expensive, but I tell you what, this stuff is absolutely perfect, because you can, once it's in place, use a cotton bud or a Q-tip with water on it, and just basically sculpt the plastic putty into the gaps that you need. And it dries pretty quick, and it also dries really smooth, so there is no need for sanding afterwards. So that's absolutely fantastic. It does, if I take the lid off, you can see there it's just like a little hole that you would get on a normal one of these tubes, but it also does come with a plastic applicator as well, and you can just cut the tip off down to the size that you require, whether it's a large sized hole or a small sized hole. Obviously in this case it was just a very small hole, because I only wanted a small bead. So this stuff, I guess, to do the light leaks on all three pylons on both sides, with this only took about 10 minutes. So that's absolutely perfect. So I'm really happy with this stuff. And I think this is going to be quite economical as well, really, compared to other forms of putty that you can get. I suppose you're still going to need to rely on your squadron putty and your your Bondo as well for models, but for small areas such as on the pylons like that, this is absolutely perfect. So any small seams, this will actually fill first time round without fail. So I'm really happy with that. So I would recommend anybody buys this stuff, because it is really good. So what I need to do now is just basically go back on all of the pylons and spray the primary colour back on them, and then start putting the secondary colours back onto these as well, and getting the grey wash on. So as soon as that's done, I will come back to you. Hi guys, Richard back with you again for another quick update. I've got some success now. There's no light leaks on these, and we're back to where we were before, I do believe. So we've got the panel lines on. So all I need to do to this now really is get the grey wash on, and then I'm going to leave the secondary colours until such time that the pylons are attached to either the bottom or the top section of the docking ring. The reason why I want to do that is I have done a little bit of test fitting, and I found that the seams that are around here don't fit that very well. So I'm going to need to do some seam work on those parts. So I'm just thinking that it'd just be easier to get these on to the docking ring, get the seams sorted out, and then I'll be able to do the panel work on these and the docking ring at the same time. And then once that's done, I'll then be able to put the two halves together. So what I'll do is I'm just going to crack on. I'm going to get the panel wash done on these, or sorry, the grey wash, and then once I've got the grey wash done, I'll show you what they look like before I put them to bed. So I'll be back in a bit, guys. Richard back with you for a quick update. We've got the grey wash applied now to all 6 of the pylons. This is one of the upper pylons. Obviously the lower pylons are going to look exactly the same, except for they're just inverted. And I've re-scraped all the windows, and I've removed the latex from the beacon there. So I'll just give you a quick look at what this is looking like. So that's basically what it's looking like. You can actually start to see some of the wash pull through there. That will show up a little bit more by the time I've got the lacquer on there, the clear lacquer. So it's not starting to look too bad. Let's just give you a view from the top if we can. And so that's what it's looking like from the top angle. Now if you remember, there was a circular indentation at the top there, and I've used some of the squadron putty to help hide that. So that's actually starting to look quite good now. As I say, all I need to do is start to get the secondary colours on there, but I'm not going to do that until such time that they are attached to the docking ring. So that's going to be about it for these pylons now. The next time that you see these, they will be attached to the docking ring. So I'm going to crack on with those, and I'll come back to you as soon as I've got some work done to those. Until then, please do take care, and thanks for watching.